Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 10th of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.34. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the coming days. The stock is currently positioned in the middle of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further decline within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 14.24% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 20.75% and negative 11.70%. In terms of the longer perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 5.50%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.19% to positive 10.90% over the coming year. This would translate to a future price likely falling between $334.86 and $422.93. Our latest daily update from Microsoft includes the headline, Microsoft stock downgraded from buy candidate to sell candidate after Thursday trading session. The Microsoft stock price experienced a decline of 2.34% on the last day, which was Thursday, the 10th of April, 2025, falling from $390.49 to $381.35. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.35%, with a day low at $367.88 and a day high of $383.90. The price has dropped in 8 of the last 10 days and is down by 2.36% during this period. Notably, the trading volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is generally seen as a positive indication since volume should ideally follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 12 million shares, with a total of 37 million shares exchanged for approximately $14.30 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $468.35, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price sits 18.58%, or $87, below the 52-week high of $468.35, which also represents the all-time high for this stock. Microsoft is currently facing considerable headwinds, as highlighted by recent analyst insights and market trends. The company's stock dropped significantly today, reflecting wider concerns over trade tensions with China and the potential impact of tariffs, including a steep 145% tax on imports from China. Wedbush analyst Daniel Ives pointed to this tariff Armageddon, suggesting it could create uncertainty that permeates Microsoft's upcoming earnings season. Despite these challenges, there are underlying strengths in Microsoft's business model. The company has shown resilience due to its robust financials, boasting a 12% year-over-year sales increase to $69.6 billion, largely driven by its cloud services, which remain a high-margin segment. Recent partnerships, particularly with OpenAI, further bolster Microsoft's growth prospects, underscoring its leadership in artificial intelligence. While analysts are cutting price targets in light of the current environment, the fundamental aspects of Microsoft's business suggest that it remains a solid investment. The company's diverse revenue streams, particularly in digital products and services, provide a cushion against broader economic volatility. However, in the short term, the ongoing trade tensions could pressure the stock, influencing investor sentiment and leading to potential fluctuations. Overall, while there may be volatility ahead, Microsoft's long-term growth trajectory remains intact, positioning it well for resilient recovery as market conditions stabilize. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 7th of April 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned Microsoft a buy grade while recommending a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of March 2025, UBS rated Microsoft with a reduced grade and suggested an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 20th of March 2025, Tigris Financial gave Microsoft a buy grade along with a hold action. On the same day, Thursday, the 20th of March 2025, Wedbush rated Microsoft as outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 19th of March 2025, Scotiabank provided Microsoft with an outperform grade and proposed an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and so far it has risen by approximately 7.56%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence the near short-term development. The Microsoft stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average is indicating a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the stock, leading to a more negative forecast. Should there be further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $386.33. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $371.34. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will introduce an additional sell signal, thereby reinforcing the overall signal. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume should typically align with price movements. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal 3 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 3 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 49 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 3 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal 51 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 46 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you are looking for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. Microsoft finds support from accumulated volume at $375.39. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $16.02 between its high and low, representing a change of 4.35%. In the last week, the stock has shown daily average volatility of 6.82%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively standard PE ratio, often found in companies with established track records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 24th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at $3.20. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at 390.49. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, This could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at 375.39. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 19th of March, 2025, Coleman Amy executed an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,245 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of March, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. executed an insider purchase of 859 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of March, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. made an insider purchase of 28,629 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of March, 2025, Peterson Sandra E. executed an insider purchase of 54,057 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 30.058. Overall, insiders acquired a total of 162,424 shares, while selling 300,294 shares in the last 100 trades. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Currently, Microsoft shows several concerning indicators. We believe it will continue to perform weakly over the next few days or weeks, leading us to maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our recommendation from a buy to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 11th of April, we anticipate Microsoft will open lower by $3.64, beginning the trading session at $377.71. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the purchase or sale of any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept full responsibility for your own investment choices. Here's our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best wishes from all of us at Stock Invest.